Craig's loading up the truck, he's headed out of town. Another duck season has finally rolled around. Well, he's hunted across this country, made a lot of friends, and the one thing they love most is chasing the duck hunter's dream. Yes, flyway highway is rolling down the road to different destinations. There'll be stories to be told, from Canada to Louisiana and everywhere in between. Yes, flyway highway, chasing the duck hunter's dream.
Bradley Smoker proudly presents the Flyway Highway. Bradley takes your outdoor cuisine to a whole new level. Also brought to you by the Remington Arms Company, Yamaha ATVs and side-by-side vehicles, EOTech holographic weapon sights, Mojo Outdoors, and waterfowl wading systems, quality and innovation taken to the extreme. Now let's join Craig on the road.
On this week's episode of the Flyway Highway, I'm in Alberta, Canada. Now, there's no place on earth I'd rather be than Canada in September and October. The waterfowl hunting is phenomenal. After all, this is where the majority of ducks and geese start out as they begin their annual migration down the various flyways. Canada is also where I start my annual migration down the Flyway Highway. Hey, it's day one of my Alberta, Canada hunt with Rob Reynolds of Ranchland Outfitters. Now, Rob, tell our viewers a little bit about our hunt.
Well, we're in a barley field here today, and there's been a bunch of birds here. There should be a mixture of Canadas, some ducks, and maybe even a few white birds, some snow geese.
Hey, that sounds great. Bruce, you ready to shoot some birds on the Flyway Highway?
I'm really ready to go. Let's get this done.
Okay, let's go.
Get him! Better get him!
Man, I'll tell you, that is exciting, Rob. You know, the sky is literally alive. We have thousands of snow geese milling around, speckle-bellied geese, big groups of duck, and you know, that's what you're going to get here at Ranchland Outfitters, Rob.
We're on the birds today. Here they're coming.
Yeah, they sure are. They're just everywhere. Mixed bag hunting at its finest.
Get him, Craig.
Yep.
All right. Wow, this mallard and pintail really sucked into these mojos. You know, these spinning wing mojos are really effective. I run them on this remote. I'll shut it off here. And you know what I really like about them is the wings, they just snap right on. There's a magnet inside, no thumb screws. That's really convenient. Put that back on and keep hunting.
Get it, Bruce.
Nice shot, Bruce.
Go ahead.
It's raining ducks on the Albertan prairie. There goes another one. Oh, someone got that goose.
Nice shot, Lynn.
Wow. Now we've got Bruce Rasmussen with us again here on this episode, and we've got some friends from Texas down at the left side, and they're doing some good shooting, Rob.
Yeah,
huh?
they are. They're holding up their end.
The Texas boys can shoot, let me tell you. Well, I'll tell you, you know, I've said it many times before, there's no place on earth I'd rather be than Canada in late September, early October, and especially up here at Ranchland. Rob has got the birds. I mean, thousands of birds. These birds are coming out of the forest. You've got some of the first fields they're hitting, And
these ones
look,
right here.
We're up here talking
just
and
do
there's
it.
geese.
Yep. Whoa! Woo! You know, and that's just typical. You know, the hunting is so good up here and so easy. We're sitting up doing an interview, and the geese just come right in. I mean, we could almost be waving red flags at them. And we dumped the whole flock.
Yeah, I mean, there's a tremendous amount of waterfowl up here this time of year. They're concentrated, you know, before they spread out and start flying south along the migratory flyways. And it's just some fantastic gunning.
Yeah, it's right on, man.
Don't touch that remote. The Flyway Highway will be right back after these messages.
Bring out the flavor and bring out the fun with a Bradley smoker. You can smoke or slow cook any meat, seafood, or cheeses. Endless possibilities. Your food will always come out of the smoke plump, juicy, and bursting with delicious flavor your guests won't be able to resist. Bradley Smokers. All about the flavor.
How many rounds can you feed through a Remington Versamax before it malfunctions? We'll let you know when we get there. With VersaPort gas technology, the Versamax reliably cycles pretty much any 12-gauge round. Remington Versamax. Any load, anywhere, every time.
Because when versatility meets reliability, it's game over. Remington, one moment, one shot.
This segment of the Flyway Highway is brought to you by Bushwhacker Truck Accessories.
Get him!
Get them.
Boy, those ducks keyed right into our mojos. Now, we've got a really neat decoy spread here. We've got a combination of full-body goose decoys. We also have a bunch of our G&H shell decoys, Canada geese, and our weather vane feeders, which are doing the job, in a G&H Revolution motion decoy. And then in the back, we've got some Silosock snow goose decoys. So the combination of everything going on with this decoy spread, Rob, is really working well. And our mojos, our spinning wing mallards, are really sucking the ducks in. Really sucking them in.
It's working good.
They just key on them, come right in. It's just, they're serving them up to us on a silver platter, Rob. All right, Rob's coming in with another big honker there. Now, show that bird to the camera, Rob, and let's explain a little bit about what we're shooting here today and kind of just illustrate this mixed bag hunt we're on.
Obviously, that's a greater Canadian.
That's a big one there. Yeah.
This is a mallard drake. It's just starting to change green.
Yeah, explain how that works now with how they do that early in the season. They're molted out and then...
Every year they lose their color.
Uh-huh.
And everybody thinks, oh, they don't, no green head, they're young, but
yeah,
that one's just starting to come color.
Yeah, this one's got a little more. That's interesting how his neck is good looking.
We got a pintail. We got a blue goose.
Yeah.
Blue phase snow goose. It's the lesser snow.
Call those eagle heads. Those are really pretty.
And there's a snow, an adult mature snow.
Yep, and another big honker here.
Another honker.
That's a heavy one there. So again, you know, up here with Ranchland, you're going to get these mixed bag opportunities out in these fields, and it's just great to shoot all these species. All right, guys, we got a nice eagle head and a big honker here. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we're hunting over these G&H decoys. I've got 3 of their products out in the field I want to tell you about. First is their standard shell Canada goose decoy. Very realistic, mounts on a stake, just like this. And over here,
we've got their weather vane feeder. Now this is a neat product. This looks like a full body decoy, but it's not. It's a shell, so you can stack them and get a lot more into the field. They're also a lot less money than a full body decoy, but what makes the weather vane unique is you can see it mounts on this stake right here through the beak of the bird, and what that allows for is the decoy to always face the wind. You see it moves around like this. It has excellent motion, and when the wind shifts, you don't have to get out and reset your decoy spreads. The weather vane feeder automatically does it. That's really neat. Now, you know, all the G&H decoys are very high quality. They're made in the United States, right in Henrietta, Oklahoma. And unlike those cheap imported decoys, the G&Hs are made to last. Well, Rob, our first morning here with you, I'd say was a resounding success.
Yeah, it was a good shoot. Look at the results here.
Yeah, it sure was. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go get our Viking. We'll get picked up, go back to the lodge. We're going to clean these birds. I got a special surprise for you guys. We're going to fire up our Bradley smoker. We're going to have smoked goose and duck tonight for dinner. What do you say?
Wow. All right.
All right, guys, let's do it.
Don't touch that remote. The Flyway Highway will be right back after these messages.
EOTech holographic weapon sights. Accelerate your advantage.
This segment of the Flyway Highway is brought to you by Weston Automotive Products.
Get up! All right. Hey, our afternoon hunt is underway here with Ranchland Outfitters. Now, we're in another pea field. This is kind of a goose and a duck hunt. We've got a bunch of Canadian goose full bodies out there, and we've got our Sillosock duck decoys, 2 Mojo mallard, spinners in the middle. And man, Rob, those ducks sucked right in, didn't they?
They're doing it.
They did the deal. Yeah, I think we're in store for a good hunt here. And, you know, you do a lot of the afternoon hunts as well as the morning stuff, correct?
Yeah, we'll finish up on some limits or try something different in the afternoon, and yeah, it works out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Having a great time here. We got Bruce Rasmussen out with us again, and some of our friends from the great state of Texas, and putting a herd on them. Bruce, did you get one?
Yeah, I shot one.
All right, good job. Keep it up.
Get him! Get him! Good shooting.
Wow, that was nice. That's some hot action. Big group of pintails came in, did the deal, keyed right into the Mojos, lit perfect, and man, we smoked them, brothers. We smoked them.
Is that teamwork?
Woo, that's teamwork. That's a lot of fun. And you know, you're going to get that here at Ranchland. I've said it many times before, there's no place on earth I'd rather be than Canada here in late September, early October, and Ranchland Outfitters, Rob Reynolds has some of the best waterfowl hunting you can get.
Get him!
All right, got a pintail and a Drake mallard. Now I know this doesn't look like one. He barely has any green in his head. He's just starting to get his color.
Get him! Nice shot! Get him, guys! Get him!
All right, what a way to end the hunt. Wow, a big group just came in. We're into the final minutes of legal shooting time. We dumped them. What a fantastic hunt, Rob.
I think we did it again, man.
Oh, just a typical great time here at Ranchland Outfitters. Hey, I'm here with Wade Bradley at Bradley Smoker, and today we're going to show you how to smoke and cook duck and geese. Wade?
Thanks, Craig. We have some fresh geese and duck breasts that we just brined up, and we're going to load them up in our fully automatic hot or cold food smoker.
Well, let's do it. Open the door here. Now, this is the 4-rack model, Wade, correct?
It is. We also have a 6-rack, but this is our premier and ideal product for out in the field.
And very easy to use. It's basically a set it and forget it device. We're loading up these racks. Boy, they look good, Wade. I tell you, I love shooting duck and geese on the Flyway Highway, and man, I really love eating them, especially on this Bradley Smoker. Okay, now what's the next step?
Well, we're going to demonstrate how the machine works, and it burns one of these biscuits once every 20 minutes, and then the old biscuit is extinguished in the pot of water.
All right, and now the biscuits come in different flavors, correct?
They do. Presently we're using a whiskey oak. It comes from the old barrels that they make whiskey and bourbon out of in North America.
Oh, sounds good. Now the control panel, explain how that works.
Right here on this side, we're going to control the temperature of the oven. So we're going to set it for about 220 degrees. Right there, time, we're going to want to smoke for about 4 hours. And over here is your smoke time. And let's say we're going to smoke for 3 hours on this one. A little heavy on the smoke?
Right.
Okay. Good.
I like a smoky flavor.
And that's it. Get the door closed and we're ready to go.
So in about 4 or 5 hours, it's bon appetit.
You bet.
Sounds good.
Waterfall Wading Systems, the duck hunter's choice, has the most advanced and innovative line of waders available. Their Northern Guide breathable waders feature tough yet comfortable breathable uppers with Thinsulate insulated boot feet. These waders are loaded with features hunters will appreciate. And introducing the hybrid Dura breathable wader, constructed of thick DuraStretch neoprene from the waist down and comfortable breathable material from the waist up, this wader will keep you warm, dry, and comfortable in any conditions. Waterfall Wading Systems, the duck hunter's choice.
Looking for the most innovative dove decoys on the market today? Mojo brings you their popular Voodoo Dove that will sit atop the newly designed dove tree that just hit the market. The dove tree, with its hard ground stirrup for easy ground installation, simulates a dead snag or light wire, which we all know attracts dove. Add to this the Mojo clip-on doves and a couple of live-action kits, and you have a combination that no dove can resist. Strap on a Mojo dove belt and head to the fields. For more info, go to MojoOutdoors.com, and remember, it ain't magic if it ain't Mojo.
Closed captioning for the Flyway Highway is provided by the Northern Illinois Steel Supply Company.
Get him! Oh, boy, I'll tell you what. It's my final morning here with Ranchland Outfitters, and Rob has us set up on another fantastic hunt. Rob, tell the viewers a little bit more about it.
Well, we're in a barley field again today. A lot of snow geese are here. Canadas, specks, ducks. Should be a little bit of everything.
Get him! To illustrate our point on this mixed bag shoot, this was all in one salvo. Beautiful speck, Canada, and snow goose. All on the same group. They all came in at once, and that's what you're going to get here at Ranchland. Tremendous mixed bag shooting. Kill him! Get him! Get him! Well, we shot geese, now we're shooting some ducks. As soon as we flipped on that Mojo, they sucked right in, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
We got a real nice decoy spread here. It's a combination of full body Canada goose decoys and a bunch of silo socks, both Canada goose silo socks and white goose silo socks behind us, snow goose that is, and boy, they're doing the deal, Rob.
Yeah, they are.
Get them! Get him! Take him! Take him! All right. Boy, they sucked right in, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
I put the EOTech right on them. It was a done deal.
Good deal. I see you're still using the EOTech.
Yeah, I sure am. Now, for those of you that don't know, an EOTech is a holographic weapon sight. It's a tubeless heads-up display. It has illuminated ring and dot in the middle, and I just put the dot on the bird, pull away for the lead, squeeze the trigger. It's that simple. Now, unlike tube sights, an EOTech does not have any restricted vision on either side, so I can shoot with both eyes open. I have my peripheral vision, and you know, that's the way you're supposed to shoot birds on the wing, with both eyes open. This thing's mil spec, it's waterproof, dustproof, shockproof. Get him! Boy, these birds are really working in nice. Now this morning we're hunting over silosocks. A silosock is a combination between a silhouette decoy, the head, and a windsock decoy, the body. They also have an integrated support system down the spine of the body, so even on a day when you don't have a lot of wind, they still appear to be full of air. Now I'll put that back in the ground here. Now of course this is a blue goose here. We've got the snow goose version and the Canada goose. Silosocks have the appearance and motion of a windsock, but they have the lightweight and portability of a silhouette decoy. So that means a couple of guys can bring, you know, a couple hundred of them into the field and set them up very quickly. Try doing that with a full body decoy spread. Get them.
Good, guys. Get him!
This product showcase is brought to you by HuntEmUp.com. For a complete line of waterfowl hunting supplies and dog training equipment, visit HuntEmUp.com today.
Hey, let's talk about spinning wing decoys. Now there's really only one name to talk about: Mojo Outdoors. Mojo Outdoors is the #1 maker of motion decoys in the world. I rely on their products when I'm out hunting on the Flyway Highway. Here's 3 of their products that I really depend on. The Mojo Mallard has revolutionized duck hunting. I've seen ducks literally hover over these things, mesmerized by the flash of their spinning wings. I really like how the wings magnetically attach to the body. No more lost thumb screws. The Mojo Floater works just as well and imitates a duck on the water. Finally, there's the Mojo Flyway Feeder. It simulates a feeding duck and is great for creating ripples on flat water. Now let's talk guns and ammo. This conversation begins and ends with one name: Remington. Not only is Remington the oldest American gun maker, they're also the only company in the US that makes both ammunition and firearms. I shoot the Remington Versamax. The Versamax sets new standards for auto-loading shotgun reliability. The key is its VersaPort gas operating system that regulates cycling pressure based on shell length. The Versamax reliably cycles any load you put into it. Speaking of shells, I feed my Versamax Remington Nitro Steel shot shells. Nitro Steel offers premium performance without the premium price. Nitro Steel shells have excellent hull capacity, which is ideal for waterfowl hunting. Now for more information on these great products, go to the Mojo Outdoors and the Remington websites. Hey, the Flyway Highway wants to give a special thanks to Rob Reynolds of Ranchland Outfitters and my special co-host, Bruce Rasmussen. Now I had a great time here hunting in Alberta. Rob, thanks again.
Hey, thanks, Greg. Come on back next year.
I'd love to. Now if you're looking for some of the finest waterfowl hunting, not only in Alberta, but all of Canada, you need to look up Ranchland Outfitters. Now go on their website or give Rob a call. He'll put you on the birds.
Be sure to tune in next week when Craig heads further down the Flyway Highway.
Well, hey, our smoked ducks and geese are done. Now we're just kicking back and relaxing after a great day of hunting. Good times and good friends. You can't beat that, can you guys?
Yeah, absolutely not. Doesn't get any better than this.
Well, hey, let's dig in.
Yes, fly